We are also live on YouTube, and I know I'm a little short this time, YouTube. Hold on, let's bring this down. All right, that's better. Hello, YouTube. Hi, TikTok. Welcome to another episode of the Global Game Show. I told y'all we would be back later so that we can start our game. This is our trivia game, okay? We have 3 games set for you tonight. All right, so let me go ahead and write what I need to write so that I can show you. And let's put that in the middle. Hold on. Let's get our eraser. But anyway, this is the Global Game Show where players like you have a chance to be crowned the trivia champion. This is Global Air, okay? So welcome aboard to flight GA398, okay? Hello, R. Welcome to the live. How are you? Welcome aboard. All right, I do have to tell you all to watch your step because we still have people boarding, okay? We still have people that are coming in and thinking that they have a chance to, of course, be crowned the trivia champion. Those of you who were at my live earlier this morning, hello, how are you? I mean, it was afternoon for me, but it was morning for y'all. But anyway, thank you so much for making it to that live where we talked about, just life abroad and just all the fun things that we can get into. We'll be doing that more. We're going to start actually next week. All right, so I cannot wait to see what other questions y'all have because y'all were blowing up my phones, okay? Y'all were like having comment after comment after comment, okay? So if you do not know, this right now is the Global Game Show where I, your stewardess, Amy, is going to be showing, more games and 3 new mini games, of course, for a random country. Now, YouTube, you already know where we're going, so don't try to cheat and tell TikTok. But TikTok, we are going to guess, and we are going to see what country we're going to today. DJ Air has already put the traditional music of this country on the playlist for y'all to hear. So you can start guessing if you'd like to. All right, in the meantime, let me just, hold on. There we go. All right, so as usual, we have our player boards divided. We have the player board, the whiteboard divided between YouTube and TikTok. So depending on where you're watching from, if you get a point today, you will be put in one of these categories. Now, those of you who are going to end up having a point, remember, I'm going to have you on my TikTok story just as a thank you for your participation and also something you can brag about, of course. Okay, so we have, I wasn't going to say it yet, but we have some delicious food from this country today. And if you make it to first class, which I'll tell you how to make it into first class in a minute, we will be sharing with you a selection of first class meals. Okay, so what is the Global Game Show? If you're new here, the Global Game Show is an international game show. It's clearly live. Hello, how are you? And it's also live on YouTube as well as, of course, TikTok. Okay, and I see you getting those likes in. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. Again, if you're not tapping, you are lacking because the show that we have tonight, we need more players like you to make sure that we have a fun game as always. Okay, because y'all make me laugh. Y'all entertain me. Okay, you really bring the heat when it comes down to answering these questions, okay? So now we are going to be flying to a specific country, but for now you are all in standard class. I don't want to say economy or basic class because again, like I say every live, when you have music, when you have refreshments, when you have cool people like our shy flight attendants Carter and Cheryl who remain behind the camera but help me a lot. And when you just have energy like this, this should be the standard wherever you're choosing to fly to this season, okay? All right, so let me tell you how we get into first class. This entire game show is going to be broken down into 3 mini games, okay? The first one we have is travel trivia. I'll be asking you basic questions such as, what is the currency of blah, blah, blah? What is the official language of blah, blah, blah? Okay, those are just a few examples, okay? And then the second game we have is guess that word or phrase. So that is when I will be sharing a phrase with you or a word in the country's official language, and you will have to tell me what it means in English. All right, and then the third and final game that we are going to play is, I know it's y'all favorite. It is Guess That Drawing, okay? It is Guess That Drawing. Guess That Drawing is when I draw something for you, and you will have to tell me what it is. Thank you so much, R. I do appreciate that. So I cannot wait to get into this. I cannot wait to share with you the country that we're going to today, because this is a very, very beautiful country. I say that about all the countries that we go to every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. However, I just want to say about this country that it actually, I learned a lot more than I thought I knew about this country. Okay, so hello, how are you? Hello to everyone that is coming in from this morning's live. I am gonna say this morning because I know for y'all it was super early in the morning. For me, it was just in the afternoon. But welcome to the Global Game Show. I told y'all we would be having a game show tonight. And just in case you can't stay for this one, it's no worries, no problem. We always stream this game show every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time that is near you, that is the time for you to get on board. Now, I do have to go over a couple of safety things while we're on this flight. And if you don't remember, this is Global Air Flight GA398. Okay, the only flight in the world that is going to give you a game show, fun, and of course, entertainment. Okay, so I do have to say some things. If you're coming in here with any type of baggage, whether it's emotional or physical, it's okay, life happens. I just ask that you place them in the overhead bins that you see behind me. They will close on their own once we reach a certain altitude, so please do not worry, okay? Now, if you need help with your baggage, if you need help with your seatbelt, if you need help with anything like that, our stewardess Carter will be able to assist you with all of that. Some of you always tell me that you need help with something on your person. I am just your stewardess and as well as your host, so I will not be able to do those duties for you. But Carter, he is the one that will assist you with all of that. Okay, I do recommend that you all use the restroom before we take flight, because in the event that you have to fasten on your seatbelts, we don't want any accidents in our chairs, okay? And that brings me to Cheryl, who is going to be providing refreshments. Now, we have a different selection of refreshments today. We have our usual, such as spicy water, regular water. When I say regular water, I'm saying flat water, sparkling water and all that stuff, kombucha, hot tea. We also have soda, things like that. Now, we also added an addition of hot chocolate, okay? So if you want some hot chocolate, Cheryl will be able to bring that to you, and she will bring it to your seat, okay? Now, if you don't know, Cheryl and Carter have been just really awesome people. They have made sure that we have, a great flight no matter where we're going, whether it is South Korea all the way up to Egypt, okay? So I'm very, very excited to have them on board. Shout out to them. They are a little camera shy, although on Cheryl's birthday on the first week of April, I did draw a picture of her, and y'all said that she was pretty, and she really liked that. So a couple of little things for those of you who are new or came from this morning's live, and I'm just going to go a little bit into detail about the type of people that we have on our plane, like our crew. So the person who's piloting the plane is, of course, the one and only Captain Crunch, who has 8 weeks of flight experience. Okay, very, very trained. Okay, so he's the one that is, just been holding it down and just taking us where we need to go with no troubles at all. All right, except for just a little bit of turbulence, which we'll get into a little bit later. Now, again, back to Carter. Carter has a few years of aviation experience. Carter is the muscle of the plane. So if you have any issues with another passenger, or like I said, if you have issues with something like your seatbelt, your whatever you need that has to do with you, he will take care of that, including your baggage. Okay, he has thrown a couple of people off the plane, but it's okay. He's very, very passionate about the aviation business. Isn't that right, Carter? All right, and then we also have Cheryl. Again, Cheryl is in charge of the refreshments, so if you need something from me, please let me know. We will we will tell Cheryl, and Cheryl will bring it over to you. She's also in charge of administrative stuff. So if you have any issues with your plane ticket, maybe it didn't scan, maybe you lost it, maybe you're sitting in the emergency row and you don't feel comfortable sitting there, no worries. Just let me know. I will pass the message to Cheryl, and we will see if you can move your seat. By the way, if you haven't commented your seat number, please put the seat number in the comments. I did see R. You said it was C13. All right, awesome, awesome. This is Global Air Flight GA398. For those of you who do not know, I'm your stewardess, Amy. Thank you so much for flying with us. And of course, let's give a special shout out to DJ Air for playing. Oh, I was going to say the type of music, but that would give away the country that we're going to today. But DJ Air has been an air DJ for a very long time. He first started off with Spirit, and then he moved over to us, and we just, kept him ever since. And he never turns off the music. He plays music even when the airline is closed, because that's how much he's passionate about, playing this music and being the DJ. Okay, all right. So let me tell you all how to get into first class. If you don't know right now, whenever you board the plane, you're starting in standard class, because again, the entertainment and all of that stuff should be the standard wherever you go, whether you fly with us on Global Air, whether you fly with United, Spirit, any other ones. This should be the standard, okay? You should make sure you should have music on the plane, have that vibe, and just, be able to chill and play games and have fun, okay? So, in order to get to first class, you need to have the most amount of points out of every single mini game, okay? So, if you have the most amount of points after our first mini game, you end up in first class. If you end up having the most amount of points in our second mini game, meaning no one got higher than you from the first game, then again, you'll stay in first class and have the same first class perks. And same thing with our third game. So again, our first game is travel trivia. I'll be asking you basic questions about the country that we're going to. I'm not going to give them away just yet because we didn't reveal the country. And then the second game is guess that word or phrase. So I'll be saying a word in the country's official language, and you will have to tell me what it means in English, okay? The exact translation. Third, we are going to play Guess That Picture, okay? And y'all already know that I went to art school, so I'm going to be drawing my famous drawings that y'all all love so much. Right, Art? Isn't that what's up? All right, so it says, the art of bread. I'm 6'6". I need an exit seat for a foot room. Of course. Just let me know what your seat number is in the event that you need any refreshments. Now, speaking of refreshments, we have to talk about the Taki issue. I'm going to change my red pen for this because this is getting authoritative now, okay? I'm going to change the red to the red pen. Now, I told y'all, I said, if you're not sitting close to the bathroom, we have 4 bathrooms on this plane, okay? That's why I say when y'all come in here acting up, we put you in bathroom duty. You say something slick, you get all suggestive, you start talking like you're down bad, we're going to put you in bathroom duty, and you're going to clean them all, okay? All right? And we'll keep putting you in there if you can't behave, all right? So that's just a little warning for y'all, a little friendly reminder, of course, because this is Global Air, okay? Give friendly reminders. Now, I told you there was a passenger beforehand last week who said that they were sitting next to the bathroom, but they weren't. And you want to know what happened? Yeah, I was stuck cleaning that whole row, mopping it, cleaning it, spraying it. And now we're down 1 row of seats until they give us a new one because that person's stomach couldn't handle the Takis. So, like I said, if you're going to ask for Takis, I don't care what color Takis you're asking for. If you do not give your seat number, we are not serving them to you. Because, again, the first time we had someone go to the bathroom so bad, it created a hole in the seat. The second time, the whole row of seats is now gone. So what are we supposed to do now? One more time, they said they're going to just permanently take them out as a menu option, okay? All right. Now, I have to say something as well. Got to get my red pen going, okay? Because I got to say something else. For those of you who are bringing your pets onto the plane, please make sure that they are in a airline approved pet cage, okay? I think 2 weeks ago, y'all remember Senor Frankenstein, the emotional support gerbil for seat number, what was that seat number? What was that seat number again, Cheryl? What? B46 or 46B, I'm sorry. 46B was a passenger. I'm not going to say her name just for privacy purposes. She wound up actually launching a complaint with us because her emotional support gerbil was lost. Now, her emotional support pet was stored in the back where the pets are. However, it was put in a dog cage. So the holes, the grids were too big. So of course the gerbil slipped out, and now, it can no longer more emotionally support her because it got caught in one of the turbines. So I'm asking you, please, if you have a pet, make sure that you have the proper cages and make sure that those cages are airline approved. We give you a form on how to secure your pets on a plane way before, like 2 weeks before you board. Okay, if you don't see it, do not launch a complaint to us because we are not liable for the safety of your pet. Now, for those of you who have pets that need medication, please just note that we do have a vet on board, a veterinarian, and they have the list. So if you haven't already filled out that form, we cannot do anything for your pet. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, and now I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. Now, nobody's starting in first class just yet. It does not matter if you paid extra, somebody done told you wrong, because everybody's starting in standard class, okay? All right, now you can make it to first class. You just got to participate in the game and get a certain amount of points, okay? If you have the most amount of points, we'll put you right in first class, right here behind me, all right? Because these have heated seats. They're all window seats, okay? And yeah, your food gets served to you faster as well, okay? But for now, if you need anything while you are here, go ahead and please let me know in the comments. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and comment your seat number, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go over to our weather report. And then after our weather report, we're going to start the game, okay? But of course, thank you again, everybody, for flying with Global Air, GA398. Now let's get to the weather report and see what's going on in the world, okay? And YouTube, I also see you as well. I see you, Rico. I see you, Frankie F. How are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. All right, Miranda, I see you as well. Welcome back. All right, how are you? All right, so let's see what's going on around the world. So in Tokyo, it is 58 degrees. Hold on. DJ, can we turn this down, please? Yeah, because I got to give them the weather report. It's time to do the weather report. Thank you, DJ Air. Okay, thank you. All right, so it is 58 degrees Fahrenheit in Tokyo with a time of 3:21 a.m. So Tokyo, they are already in Monday morning. Okay, so happy Monday morning. All right. I got you, Primo Jimenez. 24, C24. What's the letter behind that? You got A, B, or C. So which one? We want to make sure we give it to the right person. Okay. Can we have in the meantime, though, I'll order it for you. Cheryl, can we have a Jack and Coke, please, in seat 24? I don't know if it's A, B, or C. I'm just waiting for Primo to tell me in the comments. Oh, C, okay, I'm sorry, C24, yes. All right, on their way. She's on her way, okay? So just give me 1 second. Now, if you are in Rome, Italy, it is 66 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:21 p.m. If you're in New York, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:21 p.m. Okay? Wow, 2:21? Okay, it's a little early. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so if you're out of Beverly Hills, oh no, I'm sorry, we're skipping Canada. Sorry. If you're in Canada, it is 23 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:22 p.m. So good afternoon, Canada. If you're in Beverly Hills, y'all are just waking up. It is 11:22 a.m. with the temperature of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, Chicago. Shout out to Chicago, Illinois. It is 47 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 1:22 p.m. If you're flying out of London, it is 55 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 7:22 p.m. And last but not least, if you're flying out of Albania, it is 60 degrees Fahrenheit with the time of, let me just look at my camera here, my time here. What does that say? 8:23 p.m. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I'm from Los Angeles. Okay, nice. Shout out to Los Angeles. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So they said specifically in Beverly Hills, it's 73 degrees. So I don't know. California is pretty big, so that may or may not be for the entire California, but Beverly Hills, they said it's 73 degrees. You see it right there. What's up, Miyagi the Dragon? How are you? How are you? For those of you who usually attend the game show, I did do something new today, and it's awesome. I'm excited to share it with y'all. I did go live earlier this morning, or earlier in the afternoon, so it was about 3 o'clock my time. It was probably about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just, talked about life abroad and things like that. And we're going to do more things like that, okay? So if that is something that you want to see, stay tuned, because next week we're going to be going different places. I'm just going to be showing you the day in the life of living in Albania as an American. Okay, so that is what we're going to do. But of course, don't worry. We're still going to have our scheduled game show every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? All right. Yes. Hello, James. How are you? How are you? All right. So we have gone through the weather report. I've explained the game hundreds of times. Before we proceed, I want to know, does anybody need any refreshments before we get to our first game and reveal the country? I'm so excited to show y'all this country because this country has something to do with a very, very special and very favorite movie of mine. Yeah, I can't wait. So if you need any refreshments, again, we have spicy water, flat water, sparkling water, kombucha, hot tea, soda. We also have hot chocolate. Let's see, am I missing anything else? Oh, and as far as something to snack on, yes, thank you. We have trail mix, we have chips, we have pretzels, we have Takis if you're sitting near the bathroom, okay? All right. Oh, yeah, I like this content, cleaning for family. Of course, because on Global Air, we're here to give you and your family, the global experience wherever you're watching from. Some of you may be at work. Some of you may be driving. Hopefully, you're paying attention to the road. Please do that. That's more of a priority. Okay. Some of you may be watching, I think it was Oliver earlier today for the first live that was doing laundry. Wherever you are, we're here to give you the global experience. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to proceed to guess the country. So let me have the DJ turn this up, and then you will tell me exactly where we are going. Okay, I'll be right back. Come on, DJ, let's turn this up. Yeah, that's, no. Can we turn it up so they can hear it? Perfect. All right, based off of what you hear, what country do you think that we are going to? Go ahead, let me know. YouTube, I'm also looking out for you as well. Trinidad, no. Cuba, no. Good guesses so far. Miyagi, Disney is not a country. You already know that. What country? YouTube, don't tell them. All right, what do we think? Aruba, Mexico? No, it's not Mexico. What do y'all think? Frankie, I don't think if I say that, they might not. I don't think they'll guess it. Okay. Somebody from YouTube gave y'all a hint. They wanted me to actually tell you the hint. Hold on, let me just get this over here and make sure I don't forget. All right, so with the hints. Again, this is a country. Michigan is not a country, but it is a part of a country, obviously. All right, so this somebody from YouTube had a good idea that might help you. This country has an island that has that. Okay, so this person said, think about Jurassic Park. That's what Frankie F said. Think about Jurassic Park. Which Jurassic Park are you talking about? Because it was totally, that was set in a couple of different countries, including the United States, I think. Okay, so they said think about the first original Jurassic Park with Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum. If y'all were old enough to see that. I don't know what type of audience is here today. What do y'all think? This place was the first place that the dinosaurs were all like put on and stuff. Besides, Australia, Belize, no, not Australia. New Zealand, no. Japan, no. Good guess. Okay, maybe Frankie, I think you just made them more confused. Okay. We can rule out that this music is more, it's not East Asian music, right? I think we can all agree. Okay, it's not Africa, no. Good guess, though. It is some form of Latin music. So with that, no, we've already done Brazil. We've already done Mexico. For those of you in my first live this morning, I told y'all a little bit of the hint. I said it wasn't Cuba, but it did start with the letter C. It did start with the letter C, okay? So South America, that's not specific enough. Peru, Ghana, no. Again, it started with the letter C. C, okay? Colombia, no. No, Yes, Miyagi, good job. It is Costa Rica, okay? So we are going to Costa Rica today. Now, if you did not know, Costa Rica played a huge part. I think it was Isla Nublar was one of the islands or something like that located in Costa Rica that had a lot to do with Jurassic Park. So if you're a Jurassic Park fan like me, that was pretty automatic. But, Anyway, again, we have the player boards divided between TikTok players who get a point and YouTube players who get a point. And again, if you end up having if you end up getting a point today, whether you win or not, we will put you on our TikTok story. But of course, our champion, we will push out more for them to be followed and, all that. They'll be at the top of the list and all that stuff. Okay, so now that we have established that we are flying to Costa Rica, everyone, please just sit back, relax, and, thank you for choosing Global Air. And we are on our way to Costa Rica with game number 1. All right, so again, we are starting off with travel trivia. I am going to read a question. Some of the question will have answer choices. Some of them are just, free word questions, open-ended questions, And I'm looking for the person who will give me the first answer in the comments. If you are the first person to give me the correct answer, you will end up on our point board and be one step closer to be crowned the trivia champion. Woo! All right, so if we are ready to play, please put a thumbs up in the comments or put your favorite emoji, whatever you want to do, so that we know that you have what it takes to be crowned the trivia champion. Same for you as YouTube as well. If you think you have what it takes, go ahead and put those emojis in the comment section and we can get this game started. All right, now I have to let you know that a lot of people like to guess, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to move the game along or if you need a hint, all you have to do is just drop that rose in that room drop this rose in this room, and I will go ahead and give you a hint. Okay, it is not required because we can guess all night. But if you want to kind of move the game along and hurry up and be crowned that trivia champion, then you know what to do. All right. So I see all of those. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Now, I see those emojis. Miyagi, I like that emoji. Primo Jimenez. I don't know what you're talking about, pro gamer. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, or if you're saying something crazy, we're gonna have to put you in bathroom duty. Okay, so it's up to you. All right, now let's go ahead and get into our first. Oh, thank you so much, Santana. I do appreciate the TikTok little TikTok symbol gifts. Okay, all right. So again, I love all of your answers, but we do have to say, as much as we love your guessing, make sure that everything is friendly. We are keeping it cute. Okay, we're not going out of pocket because you will end up on bathroom duty and you will be our next janitor. Okay. So if you don't want to have to clean somebody's Takis off the toilet, behave. All right. So thank you so much for your energy and all that stuff. So let's get started with question number 1. This is the first question for the Global Game Show, Costa Rica. All right. Question number 1. DJ. Can we turn it down? Can we turn it down? Because they can't. Sorry, give me 1 second. DJ, can we turn it down, please? Because they can't really hear what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. Just don't. Yes, so you have to also hear me as well. Thank you. You should see him. He's all dancing like this. He's so excited. I mean. All right. And DJ, it's 80 degrees in here. Why do you have a Letterman jacket on? Okay. All right, so anyway, question number 1. Costa Rica is the largest exporters of this fruit. Is it number 1, strawberries, number 2, pineapple, or number 3, mangoes? Again, Costa Rica is the largest exporters of this fruit. Is it strawberries, pineapples, or mangoes? What do we have here? Miyagi, that's not even on the list. G Boogie, you were the only one that got it right. It is pineapple. It is pineapple. Costa Rica is the largest exporter of pineapple. So next time you look at a pineapple, then you know Costa Rica did that. So G Boogie, you're going to be the first one on our list today. Congratulations. Okay. And the game is not over. It is not over. I guess before you finish. I know you did. You did. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. Going dark. My bad. Yes, you're right. Going dark. You got that right. I'm sorry, G Boogie. I knew it started with the letter G and I got confused with which one. Sorry. Going dark. You're actually the one who gets the point. My bad. I like when y'all check me, you call me out. Because listen, we can't do this show without y'all, okay? So, thank you so much for the money gun. I do appreciate that. All right. So, I'm glad that, listen, y'all, I'm open to just checking me and all that stuff, especially when I get it wrong, because I want to make sure that you all have a fair choice, a fair chance to be crowned the trivia champion, okay? All right. So, don't worry, G Boogie. There's plenty of points for you to get. Plenty of points for everybody to get. Again, the game is not over. We are only on the first mini game. Okay? All right. So our second question. What is the currency of Costa Rica? Is it, hold on, I'm going to read it. Is it Costa Rican pesos, Costa Rican maduros, or Costa Rican colon? Again, what is the currency of Costa Rica? Is it the Costa Rican pesos, Costa Rican maduros, or Costa Rican colon? 1, 2, or 3? All right, a lot of you are saying pesos. No, I can tell you right now, pesos is not the answer. So you either have Costa Rican Maduros or Costa Rican Colon. You said B. You said Costa Rican Maduros? Thank you so much, Calypso Reggae. Is that showing me love or you want a hint? Y'all are also... Thank you, G Boogie. Hold on. Hector, you upset with me? You always coming into my lives angry. Okay, Bull got wrong last episode. No, you didn't. All right, so glad to see you, Hector. Okay, so the answer is not G Boogie was the only one who got it right. It's the Costa Rican Colon. Okay, Costa Rican, if you don't know, maduros is just plantains in Spanish. I just tripped y'all up. There's no such thing as a Costa Rican maduros unless you're trying to eat fried plantain in Costa Rica. Then that is the only Costa Rican maduros you're going to get. All right, so look at you, G Boogie. You wound up getting a point. Okay. All right, so the answer is Costa Rican Colon, okay? Now, if you don't, yes, there are sweet plantains, exactly. Thank you, G Boogie, you caught on to that. All right, so if you don't know, 1,000 colones, 1,000 Costa Rican colones are equal to $2 US, okay? So just know that US dollars go very far in Costa Rica, so if you did do the money exchange, you'll be good. All right, just a little fact for y'all. All right, now number three, question number 3. What is the capital of Costa Rica? Hold on, I'm going to give you choices. Is it San Juan, San Jose, or San Gennaro? What is the capital of Costa Rica? Is it San Juan, San Jose, or San Gennaro? Eli, you said number 3. You're going with San Gennaro? Yes, Eli? Welcome back, Eli, by the way. Is it yes or is it no? I'm not saying you're wrong or you're right. I just want to confirm. Yes, I'm not cheating. Okay, so you said number 3. Unfortunately, that is not correct. The right answer goes to going dark, which is San Jose. San Jose is the capital of Costa Rica. Okay, so going dark, you now have 2 points. Okay, all right. San Gennaro is actually, yeah, that has nothing to do with Costa Rica. All right, so it says I was first. Okay, hold on, G Boogie. Before I get that. Oh, thank you so much for the heart hands. I do appreciate that. Thank you. The hand hearts. Did I say that? Yeah. Who said I was first? G Boogie. We did. No. Actually, you were 1, 2, 3, 4. You were actually 4th in line. Because no, I'm sorry. You were 3rd in line because Going Dark said it first. Yeah. Sorry. All right. Yes, San Gennaro's in Brazil. Okay. All right. So again, the capital of Costa Rica is San Jose. Okay. All right. So question number 4, and I'm glad that we got these likes up. Y'all are doing amazing. Already at almost 10,000 likes. Okay, I like that energy. Thank you very, very much. You're awesome. All right. So, but don't mean that doesn't mean to stop now. Go ahead and keep tapping that screen because again, as our former trivia player said one time in the room, they said, if you're not tapping, you're lacking. Okay. All right. And Miyagi, while we have you in the room, do not forget to show those stickers. Okay. And let everybody know what is up with the Global Game Show. Okay. Y'all are doing amazing. All right. So what time zone is Costa Rica in? Is it Eastern Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, or Central Standard Time? Again, what time zone is Costa Rica in? Is it Eastern Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, or Central Standard Time? All right, hold on. Hector, you didn't even, G6, not, okay. Hector, we've gone through this. The seats stop at 60, okay? So there's no such thing as seat G69, all right? Unless you're on the propeller or something, we don't want that, okay? So you got to pick a whole nother seat number, all right? If you forgot, you got to look at your ticket again. All right. Thank you, Miyagi, for those showing those stickers. Okay, Eli, you said number 1, which was Eastern Standard Time. Going dark, Oliver, you also said Eastern Standard Time. Going dark, you said Central Standard. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. I have to be fair now. I have to be fair. Okay. Going dark and G Boogie said it at the same time. So I will give you both a point. But the answer is Central Standard Time. Costa Rica is in Central Standard Time. Okay. Don't worry. Both of you, Going dark and G Boogie, are getting the points. All right. Now, did you know, by the way, very interesting fact, that Primo, what you say? Primo. Hold on, Primo. See, now y'all making me double check. Let me see. Hold on now. I got the boogies. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Primo, you said it a little bit later. Okay, you said it much later on my end. Okay. Hello, Sebastian Massarelli. Okay. All right. So, did you know, fun fact, that Costa Rica does not observe daylight savings time? Like, they don't do that at all. The clock doesn't go back and forward and back and left and right, up and down. They don't do all of that. So I just think that that's pretty convenient, okay? They do not observe daylight savings time. I've never heard of a country that does not observe daylight savings time. Okay, you said they're smart. Maybe so. I don't know. All right, so the very last question. What is the most common language in Costa Rica? Is it English? Hold on, I'm giving y'all choices. Is it English, Caribbean Creole, or Spanish? English, Caribbean Creole, or Spanish? Go ahead and let me know. Oh, look at you, Miyagi. All right, Miyagi, hold on. I think somebody else, let me just look at the timing that y'all did this. Yep. You and Eli both said it at the same time. You both said it at the very same time. Okay, so Miyagi and Eli, I will give you both a point just to be fair. So Miyagi the Dragon, you get a point. Eli, you also get a point. Okay, so far on our board, YouTube, I'm looking out for y'all, okay? I don't know, maybe you're a little intimidated by TikTok. I can understand because they're a very expressive crowd, which I adore. But don't forget, your answers also matter too. So I'm gonna be looking out. Okay, I'm right here. Okay, I'm gonna be looking out for you. All right. So, with that being said, we are done. You said they're Googling answers. You know what? Look, listen. As long as I don't find out, okay. Some of y'all be slipping up and you get it right too many times. I don't know if you're cheating or not. Okay. But with that being said, that ends our first mini game of travel trivia. Again, this is a Global Game Show Costa Rica, so every game that we do in the future tonight will be relevant, to Costa Rica. All right, so now let's do the points, and then we can move someone over to first class, and y'all know what that means. All right, since I ain't that fast at Googling, I don't know. Miyagi, I can say though, because Miyagi, and it's not to play favoritism or anything like that, but I can say that Miyagi, as well as many other people who have played this game long enough with me, are really good at guessing and getting it right. I can say that, okay? Because sometimes I throw y'all questions that are so out of the ordinary, but somehow you guess it right, okay? All right. Hector, what's going on with you, man? Hector, you crashing out? No, that we do not have a bubble bath installed in first class. We're actually working on that though. Don't worry. Once we get that launched, it may be in a few months. It may be the Christmas gift to the crew. But once that is announced, we will be able to let y'all know. Okay. All right. So now let's tally up the points and see who's going to be our first passenger in first class. Okay. Now, like I said, with first class, not only are you getting, a heated seat, your meals come out quicker to you, but you also get a choice of 4. Hold on, let me take this marker away. 4 first class meals, okay? And all of these meals are traditionally made from our chefs in the back, from straight out of Costa Rica, okay? They're freshly prepared for you every single time. And you get to brag that you have some authentic Costa Rican food. All right, so let's tally up these points. Eli and Miyagi, you both have 1 point. G Boogie, you have 2 points. Going Dark, you have 3 points, which means Going Dark, you are the one who said I need a refund. I didn't sign up for this. You know what? Listen, I promise you, if you stay, I'm gonna let you know. Like, if you go, listen, you can go if you want to, but you'll be missing out on some stuff, okay? But I'm glad that you're playing in general, okay? So what paper meals are on the menu today? Oh, I can't wait to tell you. But Going Dark, you are the first passenger in first class. Okay, so congratulations to you, Going Dark. If you're still there, please everyone give Going Dark a round of applause. Okay, they have earned it, but that does not mean that they are the winner of tonight's entire game yet. Okay. We still have more mini games to go. We have 2 more mini games. Again, we have Guess That Word or Phrase, and we also have Guess That Drawing, okay? So, with you Going Dark, I'm going to go ahead and announce everyone else the choice for the first class meal. I'll be right back. Let me just get the chef. All right, chef, what do we have for the first? Okay, thank you. All right, so our first one here. Okay, if you do not know, this is like a traditional, I would say, breakfast in Costa Rica. Let me put that up to you a little bit closer. As you can see, is the sunny side up egg there. There is also beans in here as well as maduros, okay, the plantains here. And we also have avocados and all that stuff. So if you want Sebastian Massarelli, you caught that? If you want some, I know how it sounded, and that's not how I wanted to make it sound. But anyway, if you're interested in a full, maybe you didn't have breakfast yet, maybe you didn't eat at all today, because some of y'all, I can smell a little bit of hungry breath. It's okay. We send that through my screen. We are going to recommend this selection because it has avocado, again with the beans and rice, with the peppers and the cilantro, the maduros, and as well as an egg. So you're getting protein, you're getting healthy fats, you're getting, like I said, I mean, not even protein with the egg and all that stuff, but you're getting a lot with this, okay? You're getting a lot. All right, so that is the first meal, okay? Now, the second meal, for those of you who have a sweet tooth, this is tres leches, okay? This is kind of like a sponge cake consistency. And if you don't know, this is so, I mean, it's so good. This was freshly made by the chefs in the back. And this, I promise you, is very filling. Like I said, we will bring you like a couple of bottles of water because it may be too sweet. Y'all didn't see that. Chef, can we have another tres leche cake? Something happened to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay. Y'all didn't see that. Hold on tight. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, so we are back. Okay, and yes, it's kind of like a custard. It's kind of like, it's very, very delicious. Okay, I call it like, it tastes like a spongy consistency, but it can also be like, you know, a little bit, like it has a little seasonings at the top and all of that stuff. I mean, this is good if you have a sweet tooth. This is perfect for you, okay? All right. Now, our third meal, our third choice is a little bit on the bougier side, okay? We have ceviche, okay? So we have in here, we have shrimp, we have red onions. Now, if you don't know, ceviche is like a raw dish where you not sprinkle, but you put lime on it and it kills the bacteria of whatever meat you are having. So in this case, this is shrimp. So you don't have to worry because it's cooked in lime. Yes, it is cooked in lime. Exactly. So we also have a side of avocados and everything like that. And we put it on a little banana leaf plate. I told y'all on Global Air, we go off, okay? You get a plate within a plate, all right? Just for you, okay? Now, I'm going to show you this last one. Ceviche is raw, but technically, like Primo said, it's cooked. It's cooked in lime, meaning that the lime juices kill off the bacteria and anything that will make you sick by eating raw fish, okay? So that's when we say cooked in there, that's what it means. All right, now this third one is something that you are all familiar with. This is arroz con pollo, okay? With, of course, the corn and everything in there. So this is chicken and rice, okay? So there you go. And like I said, we have another plate in a plate action going on. All right, so this is something that you can have, all right? If you happen to make it in first class, okay? Hector, we're going to cut you off or put you in the bathroom, okay, for you to clean, because I don't think you need any spicy water, all right? So behave. Now, going dark, we haven't heard from you in a while, so I'm assuming that you're in the bathroom or something like that, but I want to know, what is your first class meal going to be? Again, we have the ceviche, the shrimp ceviche. We have the eggs with the beans and rice with the menudos. We have tres leches cake. We also have arroz con pollo. So which one would you like? If we don't hear from you, we'll assume that you really got to go to the bathroom, and it's okay. We'll make sure you're okay. But we will be giving your meal to someone else, which would be your second runner-up, which would be G Boogie, okay? All right. In the meantime, it's okay, Hector. You want to be all politically correct with your words? I got you. All right. So now, we didn't hear from you going dark. It's okay. No worries. All right. We are going to now pass it over to G Boogie, okay? So G Boogie, you will be able to pick one of these first class meals, okay? We can't exactly put you in first class yet, but we can supply you with a first class meal, okay? So which one would you like? Please let me know, okay? Again, we have the arroz con pollo, we have the ceviche with the shrimp, we have the tres leches, and we also have the eggs with the beans and all that jazz, okay? So which one? All right. What are y'all saying? Hold on, let me read these comments. Y'all are funny. Y'all still talking about what the definition of cook is? Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. All right, so I do want to say also ahead of time that we have our game, which is, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. What is it, J-Vaz? J-Vaz, hopefully I said that right. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? Again, just a friendly reminder, this is Global Game Show, the Global Game Show, Costa Rica edition. We are flying to Costa Rica, and by the way, I do have to tell you that we do have bags for you at the side of your table. You're very welcome, J-Vaz. We do have bags at the side of your seat, I should say, because some of you may be a little bit nervous and realize that the earth is getting a little bit smaller. Don't worry. I just wanted to let you know that we are at an altitude of 93,000 feet in the air. So some of you may get a little bit sick to your stomach if this is the first time that you're flying with us. Don't worry. Like I said, you have a bag for you. And if you have any anxious thoughts or anything like that, Cheryl will be able to sit down and listen to you, okay? But don't worry, y'all. This is completely safe. We do this all the time. I think we have, the highest we'll go is not too high. I'll let you know as we keep going, okay? Now, Primo, we didn't even hit turbulence. No, no, no. Feet in the air is the best. Hey, speaking of feet, Hector, was that you the last time that had your feet out and it like cleared the whole section because you had your toes out? Listen, if those of you who like to have no shoes on and all that stuff, keep in mind that if there's an emergency and you cannot change into your shoes in the appropriate amount of time, we just might have to leave you there. Okay, if you do not have appropriate shoes, because I saw some of you walking in with stilettos and stuff like that and rollerblades, we will be giving you a pair of hospital socks, okay? So just let us know. Hector, okay, well, at least you're being honest with us, okay? All right, so we are going to go ahead, because I didn't hear from Jay Boogie or Going Dark, no worries. Perhaps they have had too many Takis and they're currently having upset stomachs. Not a problem. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it down to Miyagi, you can have one of the first class meals if you'd like, or you can pass it to Eli, okay? It is up to you. Just let me know, all right? Because we have not heard from our first class passenger, nor the runner-up just yet, okay? So which one? Towel paper. Going Dark said he needs towel paper. You know, I don't know if we have towel paper, but we have toilet paper. We also have a bidet in there that they can use. Okay. Thank you so much, good guy, for sharing the live and reposting. All right. So, ceviche. Okay, cool. All right. So, Miyagi, congratulations. You have the ceviche for you. Okay. All right. So, enjoy that. We will be bringing over napkins, also some gloves, just in case you don't want your fingers to smell like shrimp. I highly doubt that it will, but if you're a little bit conscious about that, we will supply you with gloves, okay? All right, so no tostadas. No, that is actually not a traditional food in Costa Rica. I was thinking that too, but it is actually not. Unless somebody from Costa Rica who's actually lived in Costa Rica can tell me something different. That is not what we found when my team and I did research about, the beautiful country of Costa Rica. All right, so we have gone through our first game, which is travel trivia. The second one, this is not even a tortilla chip. No, there was no, I'm not going to say no signs of tortilla chips or anything like that, but traditional food. I'm talking like way, way back. We didn't see any. Maybe modern food in Costa Rica for sure. Yeah. Okay, so we have already gone through travel trivia. Now it is time to play Guess That Word or Phrase. Oh, excuse me. Now, if you don't know, as we established in the first game, the official language of Costa Rica, or the most common language, I should say, is Spanish. Okay. Hey, Gabby, I see you. How are you? You said I'm doing your country. What country? This is Costa. Are you Costa Rican? Yeah. Oh, we have a Costa Rican in the room. Okay. But anyway, welcome to the Global Game Show Costa Rica episode. We have gone through our first one. Now, we already established in the first game that the most common language in Costa Rica is Spanish. So this is when those of you who speak Spanish, you have an advantage, okay? Because I'll be saying a word in Spanish that is common or that you would need when traveling to Costa Rica, okay? All right, so it said my hair feels Puerto Rican. Okay, I already know where you got that from, and I just she's something else. All right, so Oliver says, no, it's okay. I'll give y'all enough time. And again, like I told y'all, if you need a hint, you know what to do. Okay, you know what to do. Put that rose in that room and I will give you a quality hint. All right, that is entirely up to you. All right, so y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I don't think y'all are ready. Show me an emoji or a thumbs up if you think you have what it takes and you can definitely get this, okay? Or at least are brave enough to attempt, okay? I'm not sure if y'all ready. I don't know. Hi, yes, I'm ready. Hello, Levi, how are you? Okay, Hector, okay. Eli says C. Oh, okay. Oliver is giving me the snowboarding thing. Okay, John. Okay, hey, John, how are you? All right, nice, nice. All right, cool. So, the first one, I like this music. All right, so the first one is pura vida. Pura vida. What does that mean? Specifically, pura vida. What does that mean? Thank you, Hector. Look at you, Hector. We didn't even serve you nothing yet, and you already got the point. So I was looking for the word pure life, okay? Pure life. Miyagi said pure water. No, pure life, okay? Pure life. Oh, we have someone on YouTube. She says she is Costa Rican and Mexican. Is that so, Gabby? You're Costa Rican and Mexican. So you just had good food all your life then, okay? All right. Well, you better represent, okay? You gotta represent for your Costa Rica side. And so far, YouTube is not even on this board yet. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people from TikTok, okay? All right, you're Mexican. Okay, Mexican. All right, Hector. All right, so the reason why I put pure life or pura vida is because in Costa Rica, they use this to say hello, goodbye, thank you, and everything's good, okay? So if you're not going to really get a lot of holas amongst the local, you can just walk up to a local in Costa Rica and say pura vida, and they will take that as a hello or anything like that, okay? So just a fun fact for y'all. All right. Word or phrase number 2. I'm looking at all of y'all on YouTube and on TikTok, okay? Mayhem, this is Costa Rica. Not every Spanish-speaking country has tostones or empanadas, okay? All right. Okay, but I'm glad that you're here anyway, okay? We do have some good food here. We do have arroz con pollo, okay? So if you like that, you know, ceviche too, and tres leches, okay? So anyway, the second word / phrase is, I'm looking for the first person to give me this answer. ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? What does that mean? ¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? All right, Gabby. Representing y'all. Listen. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Y'all just went silent on that one. ¿Cuánto cuesta? And Gabby was the one who got it right. All right, Gabby. All right. If you do not know, ¿cuánto cuesta means how much does it cost? I did not see yours, Oliver. No, I did not. Not fair if they're Costa Rican. Not fair if there's Costa Rican, if there's a Costa Rican in the chat. Yes, it is. Hold on. I did not see it. I did not see any of you answer. Y'all went silent on me, okay? Y'all went silent on me. Okay, now listen, if anything is ever filtered, because I told you I take off the filters on here. So I understand that some questions or some answers that you might give me might be silenced or be flagged as spam or something crazy. So I took them off. I have no filters on here. That's why you have some very interesting characters here tonight. Okay, but like I said, get creative with your answers, okay? I'll also take emojis as an answer. You can mix numbers and words if you want. You can space them apart. I will accept those answers as well, okay? I believe y'all. I know that you probably said it, okay? All right, but I will, I can't, unless I see it, I can't really do anything. I'm sorry, but that's just my suggestion moving forward, okay? All right. All right, so now let's get to the third question, the third word. All right, so the third word or phrase. No, that's not the rest of it though. No Entiendo. Oh no, entinedo. Entinedo? No, entinedo. Thank you, Hector. You were the first person to say it. See, I told y'all, once you get creative with your answers and stuff. Hector says no Nintendo. I cannot. Y'all are crazy. All right, number 4. Whether you know Spanish or not, whether you know Spanish fluently or not, I know that you know this one, okay? So I can't give you excuses for this one. You ready for number 4? Okay, number 4. Habla inglés. Habla inglés. Habla inglés. What does that mean? Okay. Habla inglés. Okay. Thank you, Eli. That's what I was looking for. Do you speak English? I meant it in the form of a question. Habla inglés? Speak English? Do you speak English? What'd you say? Do you speak Oliver? Oliver. It's okay. Eli, I'm going to give you that point. Primo, I can see your answers. They're just not like quick enough. I'm sorry. Like I said, y'all got to come in here with texting thumbs, okay? You got some quick people on here, right? And especially if you're new, okay? You got to remember, you just got to come with your A game, all right? All right. So, Eli, I'm going to give you that point. All right. Question number 5. Listen, we're almost to the last game, and y'all already know what game that is. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, you're not going to want to go anywhere because, listen, after I read this question, we're going to go to our favorite game. And I think y'all already know what this is. All right. All righty. All right. So, number 5. This is a question. ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el baño? Primo, I see your answer. ¿Dónde está el baño? Thank you, Primo. There you go. You're the first one to say it. Primo, there you go. Go ahead, Primo. Primo Jimenez. Good. That means where is the bathroom? Oliver. No, Oliver, you weren't filtered. You just weren't the first person to say it. And Eli, you were the third. No, you were the 1, 2, 3. You were the 4th person to say it. Okay. I'm sorry. I promise you I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm sorry. All right. So we are done with guess that word. Okay. So that means that we are going to allow someone else. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, no. We're good. That means that we are going to allow someone else into first class. Okay. Hello, Vegas Dave. How are you? All right. So we are going to now tally up the points. I assume that Going Dark and G Boogie are still in the bathroom. Maybe they got caught on the wings of the plane. We'll have Cheryl check. Cheryl, can you actually check on Going Dark and G Boogie, please? Yes. Okay, she's going to put on her parachute and everything. She'll be right back, okay? So just hold up on the refreshments. Okay, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to do some points, and we're going to welcome someone else into first class, okay? So let's go down the list. Miyagi, you have 1 point. Eli, you have 2 points. Hector, you also have 2 points. And Primo Jimenez, you have 1 point. So because because Eli and Hector have 2 points, we have to go into a tiebreaker. Okay? We have to go into a tiebreaker, which means I will be asking both Eli and Hector a point to see who will be making it into first class, okay? Did I say Oliver? Hector and Eli. That's what I was trying to say, okay? And whoever answers me first will get that point and will end up in first class. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so it is a fact that Costa Rica has volcanoes, okay? So I have to say to both Eli and Hector, how many volcanoes does Costa Rica have? You know, Oliver's top. Stop putting me out there like that. How many volcanoes does Costa Rica have? Now, y'all can help. Y'all can help Eli and Hector. But I'm only looking for the answers. I'm saying in general, active or inactive, it doesn't matter. Okay? I see other people helping you out, so I'm not saying to believe them, but I'm not saying, you said a few. I need a number, Hector, I need a number. Eli, I saw your number, that was not correct. It is not 5. You can go ahead and keep guessing though, because whoever gets it right will be the winner. You can either choose to listen to the other people in the room, or you can choose your own answer. Okay, Hector, you said 21. Eli, what is your question? Oh, okay, so this question is a tiebreaker for Eli and Hector, who are also in the room. You can answer, but the only points that kind of really count right now, just for this question, is for Eli and Hector. Costa Rica has volcanoes, it is a known fact. But how many volcanoes do they actually have? All right, so Hector, you already said 21. Eli, what is your answer? What is your answer? How many volcanoes does Costa Rica have? You said 50. Over 21. That's very broad. You said, let me ask ChatGPT real quick. No, I can't give you that answer now. I can't give you that. So I'm gonna take your answer. Y'all both have one more time to guess. And I really advise you to look at the other people in the comments who are trying to help you. Okay? You may or may not have the right answer right there. Oh, happy belated birthday, Cruise with McGilly. Happy belated birthday to you. Miyagi said over 9,000. Oh my gosh. That would probably be an apocalyptic scale. I can tell you it is not in the thousands. I will tell you that. Okay, you said that's Goku. All right. See, Hector and Eli, please pay attention. And for the person who is saying it in the chat, I'm not saying that you're right or you're wrong, but I am going to give you a, let me see. I am going to give you a half point for your helpfulness, okay? All right, there's actually 2 people that have been saying that, so I'm going to give you a half point. But I'm not going to tell you who, because then you'll know who I'm talking about. All right, so Hector, you said 8. That is your final answer. Eli, you said 60. Thank you for trusting the other people in the comments, because the answer is 60. Costa Rica has over 60 volcanoes, okay? Has 60 volcanoes. All right, so Eli, you get that point. Hector, so sorry to tell you, but you do not make it to first class just yet, okay? Now, Sebastian, you gotta go on bathroom duty? You just let me know, because I told you what happens when you come in here with that mess. All right? Yes, Primo Jimenez, because you got it right. And I'm gonna say Cruz with McGilly. We are going to give you also a half point because you did get it right. Your answer just didn't count for that tiebreaker, okay? Cruz with, why do you have such a long username? McGilly. All right, there you go. I'm trying to fit everybody on this whiteboard, okay? All right. Okay, Gabby. I'm not saying that on TikTok, but okay. Oh my God, I can't. She's really, Gabby, you're really willing to like fight over these points. I can't with you. Okay, all right. So, Primo Jimenez, you get a half point, and Cruz with McGilly, you also get a half point. Now, this brings us to our first class person. Eli, you have now made it to first class. Congratulations. Okay. Primo, you're right. You said it a lot of times, but I think Hector was, Hector is a macho person, okay? So they like to, do things on their own. It's okay. It's okay. All right. But Eli, you make it to first class, which means you get a choice of a first class meal. And did I say that those first class seats are all window seats and they're heated? Yes, you have a low, medium, and high setting for your heat, okay? Did I also tell you, because it is the summer or warm, it's getting warmer, you also have the choice to cool down your seat, okay? Of course, low, medium, and high, okay? So, Eli, what is going to be your first class meal? Is it going to be the ceviche, arroz con pollo, tres leches cake, or is it going to be the eggs with the avocado noodles and beans and rice? What will it be? What will it be? Specty5, I don't know what type of name that is, but you are going to clean the bathrooms, sir. Okay, because potty mouths go where the potties are, okay? So, arroz con pollo, you got it. Alrighty. Miyake, I had to ask you, how was the ceviche? How was that? All right, it says Eli wants the plantain. Hector, listen, can we cut Hector off on the spicy water? Just give him hot tea right now and coffee. Lots of coffee, please. All right, so anyway, here is your arroz con pollo for you, okay? Ooh, it almost fell off the plate. Just for you, all right, nice and delicious. I can smell it. Ooh, don't y'all smell that? Like, look, get a little whiff of it, okay? Get a little whiff, okay? All right, so that is for you, and congratulations, by the way. Now, for my first class passengers, okay, first class passenger, you will notice that you have a complimentary neck pillow, okay? And I'm going to say this. Many of you don't really, I'm not going to say many of you. For those of you who have never flown on an airplane or do not ever use neck pillows on an airplane, let me show you how they work. Please do not put your neck pillows like this. This is not the way you do it. I know you see your favorite athlete do this. You see, maybe some people walking around the airport like this. This is not the way to do it, okay? The way you want to do it is secure it around your neck like this, okay? That way, when you fall asleep on the plane, this little thing we have on Earth, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, gravity. As your head tilts forward, you need a cushion to lay it on, right? And listen, we do not want to increase your neck pain or your stress on Global Air. We're always here to make sure that you have a global experience that is comfortable, okay? So, and we also don't want y'all getting mad at us because you didn't get good sleep on the plane, okay? Waking up all tired and irritable at us, okay? Because Cheryl got that from a passenger the other day, okay? The passenger had it like this, thinking that they could just sleep like that. That is not it, okay? So you can use it like this. This is the proper way to use an airplane pillow while you are flying on any airplane, whether it's Global Air or any other airline, okay? All right, so just a little tidbit for y'all, okay? All right. So I think it is time that we move on to our favorite game, Guess That Picture. Woo! All right, so y'all didn't see that. That was not turbulence. So this is when I'm going to be drawing 5 pictures for you, and you will have to guess what it is, okay? Hector, do not try to fake me out because you are something else, all right? But it is not, I'm not going to fall for it, okay? Primo Jimenez, okay, you want another spicy water? Okay, so can we have another spicy water for Primo Jimenez, please, Cheryl? Oh, where's Cheryl? She's not over there. Okay, guys, just give me a second. Cheryl is just getting some air outside. She's gonna be back, okay? Just make sure that, you know, Carter, just make sure she doesn't get too close to the turbine. We don't want this, you know, another Shannon situation. Remember that back in 03? Yeah. I know. Rest in peace, Shannon. Okay, so Cheryl blowing chunks. No, she's good. She just needs some air. You know, sometimes staying in the cabin on the airplane could be a little bit isolating. So she's getting some air. And I actually see her coming in right now. Hey Cheryl, when you get a chance. No, I understand. When you get a chance, can you just please give Primo Jimenez another spicy water, please? Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. I think it was Jack and Coke. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so don't worry, Primo Jimenez. Cheryl's on her way to assist you, okay? So, since I'm in first class, am I out of the guessing game? No, you're not. Absolutely not. You can still guess because, listen, just because you end up in first class does not mean that you are the winner of the entire game, okay? The highest amount of points that we have right now is 3 points, okay? If you surpass 3 points, then you will be able to make it into first class, okay? All right, but I do have to actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, but you have the 3 points. So if you maintain the 3 points or, you know, then yes, you're the winner. But if somebody gets more than 3 points, then you will not be the winner. So make sure you keep that guessing energy going because you never know, especially Gabby, who is half Costa Rican, who can possibly steal your title. Okay? And y'all work too hard. All right? Okay, because I need dessert. Of course, you got that. So I'm going to be drawing 5 pictures for you. And I want to tell y'all a little something. Hold on. DJ, can we turn this down a little bit? Okay. So for those of you who are new here, those of you who are not new, you know, I'm very, very proud of where I received my formal education. So I went to, I actually enrolled in the Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted and Talented. And I, you know, it was 3 easy payments of $500. It was in the back of a Walmart. And I really learned a lot from that place, you know. So I want to make sure that with these drawings, they are of the utmost quality. And, you know, I just can't wait to share them with you, okay? So if you know anything about art and all that stuff, like I said, Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted and Talented is where you need to enroll, okay? Because they're looking for people like you, all right? My girl learned art at Wally World. Listen. I know y'all laughing, but listen. I had this really, really awesome professor, okay? Because I never told y'all about my professor. And he taught us so many ways. His name was, what was his name? His name was Frank Murphy, okay? Professor Frank Murphy, also known as Fraudulent Frank. But don't worry though. Despite his name, he was a very, very good professor, okay? If y'all didn't know, he told me he did a lot of art installations and he had a lot to do with a lot of famous art. For example, the Mona Lisa, he let me know that he had a very good, he actually made important decisions while that picture was being created, while that piece of art was being created. If you didn't know, Fraudulent Frank actually made the executive decision for Mona Lisa to not have any eyebrows. And that's a very important decision. As you know, that was something that many people never forgot about the painting. He thought that she should have a more uncanny, before it was a word uncanny, a very straight look, you know, like very straight faced. And that is very important. And, you know, I asked him about what other works he's done and if I can go see them. Because like I said, I want to show y'all, right? So I was like, you know, what other things did you do, Professor Frank? What did you do? But he did say that the rest of his works are in private exhibits and they're not open to the public. But other than that, you know, I mean, Ghost, are you overstimulated? Don't worry, that happens. I understand. We accept people like you. You're totally good. Don't worry about it. All right, so I think Ghost got a little overstimulated. So, as I was saying, fraudulent Frank, Professor Frank, I like to call him Professor Frank. He was very, 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 he said he forgot his helmet. Oh my God, Hector. So as I was saying, like everything that I like to draw, everything I draw is like all to do with Frank. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Frank is no longer an art teacher at the Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted and Talented. Only because he is doing. Last time I talked to him, he was doing a 5 to 10 year stint in a New York penitentiary for international insect trafficking. Yeah, but that still didn't deter me because it's like he had for him to have such a large operation. I mean, this was like a 100-man operation. And for him to be trafficking bugs, I mean, he had all the bugs from bed bugs at your local motel to like bugs that didn't even come out yet. Like he had the 2028 latest edition of mosquitoes. And I mean, you had them all. And for him to have such quality and attention to detail and all that stuff, I just knew that he was the right art teacher for me. So this is for you, Professor Frank. You are awesome, and hopefully, you know, you take care of yourself. But I'm surprised I didn't actually hear about that case. I mean, y'all can look it up. It's international insect trafficking ring that was based out of New York. Like I said, this was about a 100-man operation. He was the ringleader. Like I said, they were trafficking bed bugs, butterflies, caterpillars, tarantulas, and like I said, they were even about to roll out the new 2028 mosquitoes way before its time. I mean, if you wanted a bug, he got you a bug, okay? So that's a tribute to you though, Frank. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Professor. And sometimes it makes me emotional just thinking about him, you know. But anyway, moving on, we are going to be drawing pictures that are, of course, inspired by what I learned in art school. And, of course, they all have to do with Costa Rica. All right, so let's go ahead and start this, and I cannot wait to show you. All right. I think we're going to change up the marker color a little bit because we already used blue and red. We're going to go with the color black, okay? All right. All right, yeah. All right, so. Okay, hold on. Now I'm going to be drawing pieces of these. I'm going to be drawing pieces of the drawing. Okay, I'm not going to draw the full thing just yet, but you have to tell me what it is. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, here is your first drawing. Here is your first drawing. It's a dodging red flags like a pro, hashtag the Lulu. Hi, Tyson, good morning. What's up, Tyson? Okay. Hammock, no. A whale, a monkey on a vine, no. Eli, are you looking for a hint, or are you looking for, you just wanted to show some love? Remember, I told y'all every time you drop a rose in the room, that's a hint. Okay, so, all right, so this animal, it's an animal, okay? It's not the fastest animal, okay? I'm just gonna leave y'all with that. It's not the fastest animal. Thank you, Miyagi. Thank you. It is a sloth. It is a sloth. All right, so let me finish the drawing. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to be drawing you. Again, this is everything I learned in art school, and you know that art takes time, so don't worry. I'm still here, though. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So this is a sloth. Yeah. All right. So this is a sloth, y'all. Oliver said it first. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. So Miyagi said it first. Hector said it second. Art of Brett said it third. Oliver, you said it fourth. Cruz with McGilly said it fifth, and then it goes on and on and on and on. All right. So you said go up further. Okay. 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 You said koala. Oh, you did. I'm sorry, Oliver. You're right. You're right. Wow. Okay. All right, Oliver. My bad. All right. So Oliver. All right, I appreciate y'all being honest. Okay, so Oliver, you do get that point. Sorry, my bad, Miyagi. All right, so, all right. Okay, so this is a sloth. Okay, this is the details of the sloth. What do y'all think? I mean, I know it looks just like it. I would never got a gravy animal. I don't know what that means. Oliver was about to rush to the cockpit. I know. I felt the rage build up in Oliver. That sloth got a cool haircut. Walmart did it. Thank you. I'm glad y'all know. I'm glad y'all see that I got my money's worth. Like I said, 3 easy payments of $500. I think I have my degree somewhere. And they were so creative. They even let us create our own degrees on Canva. I mean, so once I find that, I'm going to show you on the next episode. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm glad that y'all think that Walmart did good. Okay. Gray animal. I'm bad with spelling. You said I would never got a gray animal. Okay, I mean, listen, y'all. Look at this. This is a sloth. Look at how cute it is. It's looking right at you. I mean, if you saw this crawling towards you, what would you feel? I'm sure y'all would love this. I mean, it's just a cute little sloth. Okay. So that is our first drawing. Okay, hold on, y'all. Just in case because I know some of y'all want to make it your wallpaper. You know what I mean? So there you go. Okay, all right. You said I'm kicking it into orbit. Oh my gosh, I held one in Mexico last year on a cruise. Okay, McGilly. All right, look at you. They're probably they're so cute. They're so cute. All right, so we are going to the second one. Okay, hold on. Oops, hold on. Here to give y'all the first hint of the second picture. All right. All righty. Ooh, this is so cute. All right. Okay. So here is your hint. What do y'all think that this is? What do y'all think? Again, this has to do with Costa Rica, okay? And by the way, I'm going to turn up this music while y'all looking. You said ginger root. It's not a ginger root. No. A rhino, no. Somebody said claws. Miyagi said claws. Eagle, broken fingers, a bird. We gotta be more specific. Eli, you're close. You're the closest. Okay, I can say that you're the closest. Dinosaur, no. Flipper, no. A crab, no. What do y'all think, YouTube? You said a pelican. No, it is not a pelican. Parrot, no. Oh. Eli is, Eli, I don't know if that's a serious answer or not. Because I'm trying to draw something specifically to, hold on, before y'all throw answers at me. A dolphin is not a bird. Okay, Hector. Now, I know what you meant, Eli. I know you're trying to make a joke. I will have to give you a half a point for that, though, because you said Toucan Sam, and I'm just looking for the word toucan. So, Hector, you got that right. Let me just double check before y'all start screaming at me. Okay, yes. Hector was the one who said it first. But Eli, I will give you a half point. Okay, don't worry, Eli. Don't worry. Now, Hector, you have 3 points. Eli, you have 3.5. Miyagi, you have 1. Primo Jimenez, you have 1.5. Cruz with McGilly, you have a half point. Oliver, you have 1 point. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Going Dark and G Boogie, I think they took a parachute off the plane, so we cannot count their points for tonight's game. So they have been erased from the board. Okay. All right. So this is actually a toucan. So let me go ahead and finish the art for you. Okay. So give me a second. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. All right. All right, y'all, give me 1 second. Okay, now what do y'all think about this lovely toucan? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? Whoop! There's a toucan. What y'all think about this toucan? It's good, right? Look at that. I know. See, Miyagi, your mind is blown every time. I'm telling y'all, Walmart Art Institute, OMG, that's beautiful. Thank you, Art of Bread. I'm so glad that you see what I see, okay? This is the way I see the world, okay? Like, I don't know the way y'all see toucans, but this is the way I see toucans, okay? All right, YouTube, what do y'all think? Your professor should be in prison for life. Okay, Frankie F, thank you. I don't think so. I think 10 years is enough. Okay, they were just bugs. Okay, Gabby says, get that out of my screen. This is a toucan. What? Miranda said she's gonna call the Costa Rican government on me. Oh my God. Gabby says I need a travel ban. I can't. Y'all, you saying I need a travel ban? It's not that it looks like a toucan. Look, the eyes are looking right at you. You got the nose, you got the mouth, you got the feet, the wings. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. I know why y'all don't like this. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. I got you. I figured out what's wrong. All y'all needed was to see some palm trees in the back, right? Now does the picture look a little bit better? All we needed was some palm trees in the back. I understand. Right? I'm not saying that, Frankie F. I'm not saying that. You said windmills. No, they're palm trees. They look like windmills. I can understand that. But they are palm trees, okay? These are palm trees. All right, so this is a toucan and everything like that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, hold on. I'm taking a picture. Okay, there you go. It's not a demon, so I can't complain. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Doesn't it look so cute? Look at his little eyes and stuff. This is the way a pelican, like if a pelican's beak is this way and it's looking at you, like it's kind of like it's surprised to see you, you know? So yeah. All right. And the reason why I drew both a sloth and a toucan to start this off was because Costa Rica is home to animals such as the sloths, the toucans, and of course, let's not forget the poison dart frog. Okay? Don't worry, I'm not going to draw a dart frog, or will I? We shall see. All right, so it says, I don't know if he ever said he liked it. Never mind. Dart frog. D-A-R-T. Oh, I'm learning. Stop it. Agent Brett, listen, I gotta leave y'all with something, okay? Yes, dart frog, exactly, Eli. Okay, so we are going to, oh, this can never work when I try to erase with my fingers. Okay, so okay. Okay, so there's your first hint. It's poisonous. Yes, the dart frog is poisonous. Miyagi, you know what? I know secretly you like my art drawings. Like you even told me you wanted them to be your screenshot, okay? Your wallpaper. So, you know, you ain't gotta lie. Football, no. Zip line, no. I'm just kidding with you, Miyagi. It's a pig, no. Football goal, no. No. Come on, y'all. This is like a projector. No. No. What do you think, YouTube? What do you think? You didn't draw the line straight. I know that was the point. The line is not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to go like here, you know? It's supposed to kind of dip a little bit. Is it an animal? Ooh, you're asking for a hint. Oh, whoa. Eli, you asking for a hint. And by the way, thank you for whoever gave me all those roses. I do appreciate that. Oh, Eli, you did. Okay. So you're asking for a hint. I can't give you like more than one hint, but I can give you at least one, okay? All right, zip line. No, it is not a zip line. You're welcome. Okay, so are you asking for a hint or are you just showing love? I just want to clarify so I put some respect on these roses, okay? I want to honor them. All right, dinosaur, no, is not a dinosaur. Just look at it. Why does everybody keep saying it has to do with soccer? It's not soccer. It is not. Okay, somebody said dinosaur, moose, platypus. I'm glad that y'all think I'm that talented, but, you know, I'm not going to draw that. Not today, okay? Maybe for another episode. A bridge, no. All right, let me go ahead and add more to it, and I think it will clarify, okay? Eli, is that a hint? Is that a hint? A hammock, no. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Woo! Have you ever gotten sick because it's just too hot in a room? That's how I feel right now. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's for a hint. Okay, okay. All right, so this hint, so this is a musical instrument. Okay, that's your hint. It's a musical instrument. All right, does this make it a little bit clearer now? You said even your sneezes are adorable. Stop it. Thank you. Keyboard. Kaluptico, no. A harp, a keyboard, no. Piano, no. Yes, marimba. Yes, thank you, Eli. Look at you. Look at you. Yes, it is supposed to be a marimba. Marimba? Marimba? Marimba. I think it's called a marimba. All right, so let me go ahead and just do the things, and then I'm going to add these little things to the side. Okay. There you go. And marimba is like, you know, the instrument. It's an instrument, yes. I'm so happy with the Costa Rica. Yes, look at you. See, now you know. So a marimba is like, you know how you, if you have an iPhone, you have the instrument that you're hearing is supposed to be like a marimba. That's why the title of it is a marimba. Like, look it up. I promise you. They be getting down on there, okay? It's like a xylophone. It's like a xylophone. If you don't know what a xylophone is, how can I explain it? It's like when you hit, like, you know what I mean? When you hit the, I can't even say it's like a keyboard, but imagine playing a keyboard, but you need like drumsticks, like little drumsticks to hit each note instead of your fingers. That's what it is. All right, so hopefully I gave it to you, like, hopefully I made sense out of that, okay? Look at y'all, now Oliver is gonna be watching marimba videos all night. Look at, he's gonna do some studying now, okay? Okay, so that is that, okay? Now, we are on to drawing number 4. No. Yeah, drawing number 4. Drawing number 4. Now, listen, y'all. It's wooden. Yes, exactly. So, what's the instrument playing in the background? That is a marimba mix that the DJ is playing in the background. Right, DJ? That's marimba. Yes. Okay. So, yes, it is a marimba. Marimba. Okay. All right, all right. So let's get into our very 4th drawing. Okay, so we have okay. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I have to give you a little bit of a hint because this is more of like a, I think y'all gonna get this, but you know, just in case, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a hint. Oopsies. Not a hint, I'm sorry. I'm gonna add a lot of details to this. Okay, so there is a hint right here. All right, there is the first part of your drawing. What do you think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Can you guess it? YouTube, this is for you as well. Can you guess it? You said marching man, dancing. Yep, Oliver, I'll give you that point. It is dancing, yes. So it is specifically a lady dancing, okay? Okay, so this is going to be a picture of a person. All right, hold on, give me a second. Okay, and the reason why I did that is because there's a common dance in Costa Rica that is called the Punto Guanacasteco. Whoa, let's say that again. Punto Guanacasteco. That is a common dance that is obviously common in Costa Rica. All right. All right, so let's get this here. Okay. Gabby says, don't you do it. I didn't even show you the drawing yet. She said, if you do it, I'm going to be so upset with you. Gabby, I didn't even do anything yet. I promise you, I'm going to draw. Okay. She's already getting mad at me and I didn't even show her. Okay, so. Okay. All right, so hold on. All right. All right, so see, that's a lady dancing. What you think, Gabby? I mean, did I make you proud, Gabby? No. Okay. Gabby, sometimes I feel like you just get really mad at me. Come on, this is a drawing. What? Eli, what's wrong? Oliver, what's wrong? You said, did you catch her pulse? Yeah, she's dancing. The Nightmare, what in the Nightmare Before Christmas? She's dancing. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I know what's wrong. I didn't connect the legs. Is that why? My bad. So now that I connected her legs, look at her and look. She's got her eyes. She's looking at you sultry, whatever way is, whatever. And then she's got her mouth here. She's got blush and her nose. That's the whole of her nose. You said make it stop. I don't think that's alive. I mean, she's dancing. Oh, you know what? Let me do the movements so y'all know that she's moving. Look at that. Now that makes it better, right? Gabby, you said I'm really gonna call the what? I don't know what that is. Miranda said I have to cover my kids' eyes. Why? Why? What's wrong with this? It says she's blowing wind now. I mean, she's dancing. Is she 7 foot? It can't be described in words, darling. Her arms are longer than mine. Okay, all right. I mean, listen, this is, I don't know what y'all talking about. She looks great. I mean, look at her figure. She's got those beautiful shoulders, a nice high chest, a flowy dress. I mean, it says, I need an old priest and a young priest. I mean, and you see her heels. She has open-toe shoes. Those are her feet. I mean, she's dancing. You said that's the Costa Rican government. She was like, Gabby, you put their number on it. I can't. Miranda, really? Wait. Miranda, are you serious? You say your kids are crying? Wait, no. Why? This is art. Like, when I want them to know, when they think of Costa Rica, they can see this image and just, ole, it's Costa Rica. Like, that's the way I want them to see stuff. Frankie F said, I'm taking Costa Rica off of my bucket list. Y'all, thank you. Cruise with McGilly. I'm glad. I'm amazed as always by your interpretation. Listen, this woman is very expressive, and a lot of times, like the way that she's moving, like I said, y'all gotta see how the dance works, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this because this might be my next wallpaper. All right, cool. Canadians from South Park. I can't. Oh, okay, Miranda. I thought they were really crying. She said, my kids are not crying. My husband is. Listen, this is art. Y'all gotta understand. I mean, not everybody thought that. Like, I can't even. Look. This is a great representation of this is like the Costa Rican Mona Lisa, okay? She even doesn't have any eyebrows, okay? Her ponytail. Yeah, you know, when you're dancing, you gotta put your hair back. You know, you see how thick and voluminous her hair is and the detail. Okay, I mean, y'all know. All right, so we're gonna go on to our very last. Oh, I know, was that it? Yeah, because we did the sloth, we did the toucan, we did. Oh, no, we're missing one. We have one more to show you. One more drawing, and then we get to count who the winner is. She must use Pantene Pro V, exactly. Miyagi, you said disrespectful to the Mona Lisa. Thank you, first class art. You know what? I'm gonna hang up one of these so that when all first class passengers see it, then when they look up in the ceiling, the art is right there. You know? All right, so here is a different thing here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so there's your hint of the first drawing. What do y'all think? Can you guess it? Elephant foot. No, not that. Rico, you've been in this room and that is the one thing that you have to say. You said I don't think I can say it on YouTube. Okay. Tree stump? No, it's not a tree. It's not a dress. Okay, maybe this will help. Okay. Hold on. We gotta make sure that there's a lot of this detail. Okay. Oh. Cruise with McGilly. Yes, it is a volcano. It is a volcano. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what else y'all saw. This looks just like a volcano. Hold on. Let me finish this out for you. Okay. 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 Hold on. Now this one, we're gonna have to go into a little bit of multicolors for this. Give me a second. You beat me to it. Oliver, put a face palm. Hold on. Hold on. All right. All right. Do you see it now? So it's supposed to be a volcano because, as you know, Costa Rica has over 60 volcanoes, which we established in our tiebreaker, okay, between, who is it, Eli and Hector. Okay, so yes, let's go. See, this is a volcano. What y'all think? Yeah? Yeah? Gabby, are you gonna get mad at me? What do you think about this one? In total, you said, wait, turn it upside down. Why? I'm not gonna turn it upside down. Really, Miyagi? I actually fell for that. I'm not turning it upside down. I'm not. Now gonna get me restricted on this live. Crazy. Okay, I actually, hold on. Okay, all right, so y'all crazy. All right, so Gabby says that this was one of the best drawings that I've ever drawn. Okay, this is a volcano, Hector. This is a volcano. Gabby said this is one of the best drawings I've ever drawn. You said, Frankie F said, I'm going to withdraw my complaint on your travel, your request for a travel. What did you say? You said, I'm going to withdraw my request for your travel ban. This all right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, listen. All right, so thank you. See, I told y'all this Walmart Art Institute for the gifted. You cannot go wrong, okay? Look at this. All right, so now that we have completed our final game, our third and final game, I want to say before we tally up the points, y'all did amazing. I mean, seeing y'all from the morning, come back here for the live today. It was amazing. You got to meet everybody else that has been here before, such as Miyagi, Oliver. I'm trying to think of other people just in case I forget. Hector, who's been here before, and we just have like a new crew here. So we're adding to the crew, y'all. That's what we're doing here on the Global Game Show. So we are gonna. I just want to say thank you so much. Oh, and also Eli, thank you so much and everybody else for just making sure that if you needed a hint, you asked for one. And, just showing the love and appreciation, okay? Y'all are awesome, okay? I love to just interact with people like y'all. And you make the show. Trust me, we could not have this much fun and this much energy without y'all, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to tally up the points, okay? All right. Yes, you are very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Emmanuel, you must be down bad, sir. So I can understand. I mean, I see your profile picture. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So it is okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to tally up the points. And we are going to numbers. Yeah, you're probably a little sad too. It's okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to tally up the points. And then we are going to decide who our winner is going to be for today. All right, so starting with YouTube, Gabby, you got 1 point. Congratulations to you. Cruz with McGilly. Now we're going on TikTok. Cruz with McGilly, you have 2.5. I'm sorry. You have 1.5 points. All right, congratulations to you. Oliver, you have 2 points. Miyagi, you have 1 point. Eli, you have 4.5 points. Hector, you have 3 points. Primo Jimenez, you have 1.5 points. So that means that our winner for tonight is Eli. Congratulations to you, Eli. You deserve it. No, Hector, you do not win, but you do come in runner up. So congratulations to you. But congratulations, Eli. You did amazing. Okay, so everybody, please give a round of applause for oh no, you did. Oh wait, hold on. You said I answered 2 correct. Did you? Hold on. Let me just check. Hold on, Cruz. Oh, my bad. You're right, Cruz. It is 2.5. My bad. The small little, yeah. Anyway, the red marker is just not markering right now. So, yes, exactly. Plus, you got a half point when you first came in here. Exactly. So, no. I thought, no. Hold on. Eli got the Maramba point. Did he? Yeah, Eli got that. I remember that for sure. I remember that. So you got 1.5 points, okay? But either way, you were still ending up on the point board. But everyone, please give Eli a round of applause and all of that. Primo Jimenez, you missed it, but you ended the game with 1.5 points. Congratulations. Eli is our winner. So please, everyone, go ahead and congratulate Eli. And don't forget to give them a follow because they are tonight's trivia champion. Okay, so so what I'm gonna do when you get a point, or everybody who's gotten a point, whether you're on YouTube or you're on TikTok, what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this in a little thing, all right, in a YouTube community post as well as a TikTok post, a story post, okay? And so that you can see it, screenshot it, and show it to your friends and everything like that, okay? So we're gonna look out. Give me about 5 minutes, okay? Because, we got to get all these points in order. I am going to look back in the comments and stuff like that just in case I did get anything wrong. And just make sure that all the points are where they need to be. Okay, but good job to everyone. And anyone who didn't get a point, y'all did amazing. Y'all did amazing still, okay? You're still recognized as a traveler. Y'all are amazing. Listen, on the Global Game Show, we are here to give you a global experience. Okay, that includes in and out of the game show. So if you are seriously considering going to Costa Rica or any other countries that we have covered or any countries that we haven't covered, you already know my email, you already know where to find me, and we can definitely set you up on that, okay? But please remember that we are going to go live again on Wednesday of next week, okay? I keep saying 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just going off of the time that I have, but I will be making a live event so you'll know exactly what to do, okay? You'll know exactly where to go and when it's happening, okay? So if you haven't hit that follow button, go ahead and do that now, okay? Don't y'all be fighting in the comments, okay? I love the fact that y'all are friendly to each other, so let's just keep it the way it is, okay? Make sure we're friendly to each other, because either way, I'm talking to you, Cruz, and I'm talking to you, Eli, okay? Either way, y'all both end up on the point board. So whoever sees my story will know to follow y'all because y'all had the bravery to even play this game, okay? All right, so listen. You said, girl, I want, listen. I love that energy, but listen, if y'all really want to settle it out, I'll see you on Wednesday on a new game with a new country, so y'all better get your geography skills up, because we're going to go to a new country that has been requested by somebody in my DM, so that's what we're going to do. But of course, if you have any other country that you want me to do, we will add it to the list of countries that we're going to cover if we haven't covered them already. Now, keep in mind that everything that we do on TikTok and YouTube is going to be on our replay. So if you haven't had a chance to see any of our other episodes, go on Amy Rose Abroad on YouTube, and you'll be able to see all the other wonderful countries and all the laughs and all that stuff that we are having, okay? So I guess it's going to be battled out between Cruz with McGilly and Eli next week, okay, and Oliver too, because you seem a little upset. It's okay. But listen, we're going to come back with a stronger game, of course, and just some new energy on Wednesday. So again, hit that follow button. Look out for the live event. Don't forget to register so you're not late, and neither am I, okay? And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for the wonderful game. Y'all did amazing. And of course, be nice to y'all, okay? Be nice to each other, all right? But congratulations, Eli. I'm going to post these results on our story right now. All right. I'm just playing with you, Oliver. But yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday, and thank you so much for playing. I am Amy from Amy Rose Abroad. Thank you to DJ Air. Thank you to our pilot, Captain Crunch. Thank you to Cheryl and Carter for making this plane move the way it does. And thank you for y'all for being just, very passionate about the game, okay? So I will see you and you on Wednesday, okay? I'll see y'all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right. So let's go ahead and tally up these points. Congratulations to Eli for making it. These will be posted on my TikTok story, as well as a community post if we can. And I will see you on Wednesday for a whole new game, okay? Thank you so much for playing and watching. And I am Amy, your stewardess for Global Air. Thank you so much for flying with us. And of course, enjoy Costa Rica. Yeah.